Welcome to the extravagant realm of Qatar's Sheikha Moza bint Nasser, where luxury isn't just a part of life, it's the essence of it. As the wealthiest queen in the nation, Sheikha Moza's life is a testament to what it means to live on a grand scale. Imagine waking up each day in palaces that could make even Buckingham Palace seem modest, surrounded by a treasure trove of art that would make the most prestigious museums envious. And then there's her wardrobe, a collection of bespoke haute couture that would leave Cinderella's fairy godmother scrambling to keep up. If you're not green with envy yet, just wait. Sheikha Moza doesn't merely exist in her world of wealth. She thrives in it with a flair that could make even Hollywood's elite blush. This Qatari royal isn't just a queen by title, she's the epitome of luxury and style. And then there's her jewelry collection. If diamonds are a girl's best friend, Sheikha Moza is the most popular lady around. Her collection is not just impressive, it's dazzling, enough to make even the Kardashians envious. We're talking about pieces that don't just sparkle. They shine so brightly they could blind you. Her jewelry collection alone is enough to rival the legendary hoards of mythic dragons, and her closet is filled with the latest high-fashion masterpieces. Her collection includes everything from delicate earrings to statement necklaces that seem to be crafted by the gods themselves. Imagine attending a gala where she nonchalantly adorns herself with a necklace that costs more than the GDP of a small country. For Sheikha Moza, that's just another ordinary day. One of her most iconic pieces, a custom Cartier necklace where she replaced 2 emeralds with diamonds even more massive. Talk about taking things to the next level. But Sheikha Moza's life isn't confined to the boundaries of Qatar. Her globe-trotting escapades make even the most seasoned Instagram influencers seem like homebodies. When your passport boasts more stamps than a philatelist's prized collection, you know you're living on another level entirely. Her vacations are the stuff of dreams, far beyond the reach of ordinary folks. Forget a simple beach getaway or a quaint mountain cabin. Sheikha Moza's retreats involve private islands, 5-star resorts, and locales so exclusive that most people can only fantasize about them. Picture her being whisked away to the Maldives, not by booking a deal on a travel website, but by her private jet, straight to a villa, complete with a butler, an infinity pool, and direct access to crystal-clear waters. By now, she probably knows the fish by name. Compare that to Queen Elizabeth's preferred summer escape at Balmoral Castle. While undeniably grand, Balmoral seems almost humble next to the luxurious suites where Sheikha Moza spends her time. It's like comparing a charming bed and breakfast to the top-tier suite at the Ritz. When it comes to making an unforgettable entrance, Sheikha Moza bint Nasser is in a league of her own. Her fashion sense effortlessly merges timeless tradition with modern sophistication. She doesn't just keep up with fashion trends, she defines them. Her wardrobe is a living, breathing gallery of high fashion, featuring iconic pieces from designers like Valentino, Jean-Paul Gaultier, and Chanel. Every outfit she wears is a work of art, meticulously selected to reflect her flawless style. Imagine having a closet where the daily dilemma isn't choosing between a black or blue shirt, but rather which haute couture gown to grace the world with today. Sheikha Moza's influence on the fashion world is so profound that designers often craft one-of-a-kind pieces specifically for her. When she steps out in one of these creations, it's not just a red carpet moment, it's a red carpet spectacle. Take, for example, King Willem-Alexander of the Netherlands, who may wear a perfectly tailored suit for formal occasions. In contrast, Sheikha Moza might arrive in a richly embroidered gown, complete with a stunning headpiece, leaving everyone else looking like they've shopped from last year's clearance rack. Now, let's talk about her real estate portfolio. For Sheikha Moza, home isn't just where the heart is, it's where the marble floors, gilded ceilings, and crystal chandeliers are. Her residences are the epitome of luxury, each one a palace in its own right. Her main home in Doha is a sprawling palace that could easily serve as the backdrop for an Arabian Nights film. The vast halls are adorned with priceless artworks, the ceilings soar towards the heavens, and there are enough rooms to play hide-and-seek for days. But she doesn't stop there. Sheikha Moza also owns a grand mansion in London, a true haven of elegance. Her real estate collection is like the Pokemon of the luxury world. She's got to have them all. When you compare her empire of opulent homes to those of other monarchs, like King Philippe of Belgium, his royal palace, while stunning, seems almost humble next to Sheikha Moza's palatial holdings. While Sheikha Moza's lifestyle may seem almost otherworldly, she's not alone in her taste for grandeur. Take Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah of Brunei, for instance. His Istana Nurul Iman Palace is the largest residential palace in the world, a fitting rival to Sheikha Moza's luxurious lifestyle. While the Sultan of Brunei might have the edge in terms of sheer palace size, Sheikha Moza reigns supreme when it comes to elegance and refined taste. Then there's Prince Al-Walid bin Talal of Saudi Arabia, whose extravagant lifestyle is legendary. His private jet, an Airbus A380, is outfitted like a palace in the sky. But even with all that opulence, Prince Al-Walid's flair often feels more flamboyant compared to Sheikha Moza's understated sophistication. Queen Rania of Jordan is another royal who perfectly balances luxury with a strong sense of style. Known for her charitable efforts and impeccable fashion, Queen Rania embodies a modern elegance that's both accessible and chic. In contrast, Sheikha Moza's aura is one of timeless grandeur, a style that transcends trends and leaves a lasting impression. So, what's a day in the life of Sheikha Moza like? To call it typical would be a stretch. While most of us are contemplating whether to have cereal or toast for breakfast, Sheikha Moza's mornings might start with a schedule that would overwhelm the average person. Evenings are reserved for the most glamorous of events, be it a state banquet, a charity gala, or an intimate dinner with fellow royals. Each event offers another opportunity for Sheikha Moza to showcase her exquisite fashion sense and dazzling accessories, making the rest of us wonder how someone can look flawless every single time. Her life is a testament to the heights of luxury that most people can only dream of. Yet beyond the glitz and glamour, Sheikha Moza is a woman of depth, deeply committed to her country's progress. Her efforts in education, healthcare, and social welfare have made a lasting impact on Qatar, proving that living a life of luxury doesn't preclude making meaningful contributions to society. When comparing her lifestyle with other contemporary royals, Sheikha Moza stands out not just for her wealth, but for her unmatched elegance, influence, and the grace with which she carries herself. Whether she's jetting off to an exotic destination, attending a high-profile event, or simply enjoying the comforts of one of her many luxurious homes, Sheikha Moza's life is a captivating blend of privilege and purpose. When it comes to royal lifestyles, comparing Sheikha Moza's way of life to that of other monarchs is like putting a diamond next to a pearl. Both are stunning, but one shines just a bit brighter. Her vacations, jewelry, fashion, and homes are all testaments to a life steeped in luxury. But what truly sets her apart is the grace, poise, and dedication to her causes that make her more than just a figurehead. Sheikha Moza bint Nasser isn't just Qatar's queen by title. She embodies luxury with an elegance that's as inspiring as it is enviable. The story of Sheikha Moza bint Nasser is as remarkable as it is unique. In a world where royalty often inherits their roles with ease, her journey shines like a diamond in the rough. Before she became one of the most influential women in Qatar and arguably the world, Sheikha Moza was a young girl with big dreams, growing up in the small town of Al Khor, Qatar. Born on August 8, 1959, Moza bint Nasser al-Misnad didn't have her future handed to her on a silver platter. If you had told young Moza that she would one day become one of the most photographed and influential women on the global stage, she might have laughed it off. Her father, Nasser bin Abdullah al-Misnad, was a prominent opposition activist during a tumultuous period in Qatar's history. This meant the family wasn't living in palaces, but was frequently on the move due to political pressures. These early experiences of resilience and adaptability were quietly shaping Moza into the powerful leader and influencer she would later become. While some might think that a life of influence and wealth could diminish the importance of education, Sheikha Moza proves that intellect and elegance go hand in hand. After completing her primary and secondary education in Qatar, she pursued a degree in sociology at Qatar University, graduating in 1986. Her studies weren't just about earning a degree, they were about gaining a deep understanding of people, societies, and the forces that drive change, knowledge that would become invaluable in her future work. When it came to marriage, Moza's story took a different path from the usual fairy tale. Instead of a Prince Charming simply sweeping her off her feet, her marriage to Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani in 1977 was more of an intellectual partnership, rooted in a shared vision for a modern and progressive Qatar. As Sheikh Hamad later became the Emir of Qatar, Moza found herself in a position of influence. But she wasn't content to just stand by and smile. She stepped into her role with purpose, actively shaping the future of her country. Her influence in Qatar grew not just because of her royal status, but because she had a clear vision and the determination to bring it to life. Sheikha Moza's life story is a testament to the power of vision, resilience, and the ability to transform not just oneself, but an entire nation. Sheikha Moza's journey is nothing short of remarkable, marked by a deep commitment to transforming Qatar's future. One of her earliest and most significant contributions was in the field of education. Recognizing that the key to Qatar's progress lay in a well-educated population, she founded the Qatar Foundation for Education, Science, and Community Development in 1995. This organization has since become a pillar of the nation's educational system, driving innovation and opportunity. While spearheading these monumental changes in education, Sheikha Moza also became an international-style icon. It's not every day you find someone who can shift effortlessly from leading educational reforms to dazzling on the global fashion scene, but she does it with grace. Her fashion is more than just elegant attire, it's a powerful statement. By blending traditional Qatari designs with contemporary haute couture, she sends a clear message. She's here to make a difference, and she'll do it with unparalleled style. Beyond the glitz and glamour lies Sheikha Moza's true passion, philanthropy. Through the Qatar Foundation and other initiatives, she has made a tangible impact on education, healthcare, and social welfare, both within Qatar and on a global scale. She isn't just a symbolic figure, she's actively involved, driving forward projects that change lives and shape the future. Picture Sheikha Moza in a boardroom, surrounded by experts, fervently discussing the next groundbreaking project. Her energy is infectious, her intellect sharp, and her determination unyielding. One of her most ambitious endeavors is the Qatar National Vision 2030, a comprehensive plan to transform Qatar into a thriving society with sustainable development and a high quality of life. Sheikha Moza is like the conductor of a grand orchestra, ensuring each initiative harmonizes to create a brighter, more prosperous future for Qatar. Her influence, however, isn't limited to her home country. On the global stage, Sheikha Moza is a staunch advocate for education, human rights, and social justice. As a UN advocate for sustainable development goals and a member of various international organizations, she has taken her mission worldwide, promoting peace, progress, and equality wherever she goes. While Sheikha Moza's achievements are extraordinary, her journey has also been deeply intertwined with her family. As the mother of 7 children, including Qatar's current emir, Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, she has skillfully balanced her roles as a mother, wife, and leader. Her children continue to uphold the values she cherishes, contributing to the nation's growth and development. Reflecting on Sheikha Moza's incredible journey, it's clear that her legacy will leave a lasting mark. From her early days in Al Khor to her current role as a global leader, she has consistently used her influence to better the world. Her work in education, healthcare, social justice, and cultural preservation has touched countless lives and will undoubtedly continue to inspire generations to come. Imagine flipping through the pages of future history books where entire sections are dedicated to Sheikha Moza's groundbreaking work. Students will study her visionary projects, her relentless drive for progress, and her lasting impact on the world. Her legacy is one that reaches far beyond Qatar's borders, inspiring future generations of leaders to pursue a better, more inclusive world. When it comes to preserving Qatar's rich heritage, Sheikha Moza has found her own unique way to honor tradition while embracing modernity. Her magnificent residences are a perfect example of this. What better way to celebrate your nation's cultural legacy than by living in a home that blends traditional Qatari elements with luxurious modern design? And of course, being a billionaire certainly helps bring that vision to life. Sheikha Moza, a key figure in Qatar's royal family, owns several impressive properties, including a notable palace in Doha. This residence, part of the royal palaces, embodies the grandeur and elegance synonymous with Qatari royalty. While the specifics of her home are kept under wraps for security reasons, it's widely acknowledged that her palace is a masterpiece of luxury, equipped with cutting-edge amenities and stunning architectural features. Her palace isn't just a symbol of her personal taste, but also a testament to her dedication to preserving and showcasing Qatari heritage. It stands as a shining example of how tradition and innovation can coexist beautifully, making an impact far beyond the borders of Qatar. If you ever wondered what it takes to be a real-life superhero, just look at Sheikha Moza bint Nasser. She's armed with a sharp intellect, a heart brimming with compassion, and an enviable collection of designer abayas. This Qatari powerhouse is making waves on the global stage, catching the attention of even the most seasoned diplomats, and she's doing it all with unmatched style. Sheikha Moza's dedication to education is unparalleled. Her foundation, Education Above All, EAA, is like a superhero league for education, aiming to provide quality learning opportunities to the world's most marginalized children. The Educator Child, EAC program, is a shining example of her commitment. Enrolling over 10 million children in primary education isn't just an achievement. It's like organizing a global classroom that defies all odds. Thanks to EAC, millions of kids are now in school, learning and growing, instead of facing the dangers of the streets. It's a wave of educational progress that's impossible to ignore. Then there's PEIC, Protecting Education in Insecurity and Conflict, an initiative that acts like a guardian angel for schools in war zones. PC ensures that education continues even in the most dangerous conditions, advocating for the safety of students, teachers, and schools. It's as if she's declaring that pencils must stay sharp no matter what. But her efforts don't stop there. Recognizing youth unemployment as a global challenge, Sheikha Moza has taken it upon herself to empower young people around the world. She's like a global career counselor, guiding the next generation toward brighter futures. Silitech, established in 2008, is dedicated to empowering youth by fostering job creation and entrepreneurship. Their vocational training programs equip young people with essential skills, whether it's in welding, coding, or fashion design, turning aspirations into tangible career opportunities. It's like watching a simple idea blossom into a masterpiece, one skill at a time. Silitech also supports young entrepreneurs by providing access to financing. Through microloans and business development services, Silitech helps young innovators transform their bright ideas into successful ventures. Who needs a billionaire backer when you've got Sheikha Moza in your corner? Her speeches at global forums are nothing short of electrifying. Her words resonate, leaving audiences both inspired and perhaps rethinking their weekend Netflix marathons. Despite her global influence, Sheikha Moza remains deeply connected to her roots. In Qatar, she has spearheaded community development projects that are as visionary as they are transformative. Under her guidance, the Qatar Foundation has emerged as a hub of knowledge and innovation. Education City, with its array of international university campuses, is like an intellectual Disneyland, where the brightest minds gather to learn, research, and possibly even stumble upon the next viral cat video. Sheikha Moza's initiatives align seamlessly with Qatar's National Vision 2030, a blueprint for transforming the nation into a sustainable, diversified economy. Thanks to her leadership, Qatar isn't just keeping pace with global trends, it's setting them. And let's not overlook her impeccable style. Her fashion choices are legendary, with designer abayas that could make even Vogue editors do a double take. Her jewelry collection, equally iconic. Each piece isn't just an accessory, it's a statement. When Sheikha Moza wears a necklace, it's not just to complement her outfit, it's a subtle reminder that she's a powerhouse of positive change with a touch of sparkle to emphasize the point. While other modern monarchs might focus on ribbon cutting and ceremonial appearances, Sheikha Moza is busy cutting through bureaucratic red tape and launching initiatives that create real-world impact. Take her counterparts in Europe, for example. While they might be engaged in tradition-bound duties, Sheikha Moza is metaphorically launching educational satellites. Her work sets a new standard for global philanthropy and leadership. She's the gold standard of what it means to be a modern monarch. Forget tiaras and thrones. Sheikha Moza's reign is defined by classrooms, scholarships, and a relentless drive for educational equity. And if her groundbreaking contributions to education weren't enough, Sheikha Moza bint Nasser has also masterfully addressed the delicate issue of women's empowerment. Picture a superhero in a graceful abaya, using her influence to transform lives and break down barriers, all while embodying the elegance and poise that have made her a global icon. Sheikha Moza's mission to empower others is deeply rooted in her unwavering belief in education's transformative power. When she established the Qatar Foundation for Education, Science and Community Development in 1995, it was as if she planted a seed in barren land, which soon flourished into the vibrant and thriving education city we see today. This center of knowledge is home to world-renowned universities and research facilities where young women from Qatar and beyond can chase their ambitions. Imagine a magical school for higher education, but with more hijabs and fewer enchanted objects. Yet Sheikha Moza didn't stop at just creating a hub for academic excellence. She understood that true empowerment requires preparation for life beyond the classroom. That's where initiatives like the Qatar Science and Technology Park come into play. Why should Silicon Valley have all the excitement? This is a place where women aren't just contributors, but leaders in pioneering research and technological advancements. They're working on everything from medical innovations to sustainable energy solutions, proving that being tech-savvy is universally appealing. Sheikha Moza's influence reaches far beyond education. As the chairperson of Sidra Medicine, she's ensuring that women's health receives the focus it deserves. Sidra isn't just a hospital, it's a beacon of hope where top medical professionals come together to offer the highest quality care for women and children. Picture a fortress of healthcare, guarded by compassionate and highly skilled doctors. It's within these walls that the next generation of women is nurtured and cared for, ensuring they grow up healthy and ready to make their mark on the world. But Sheikha Moza's impact isn't confined to Qatar. As a global champion for education and women's rights, she has worked with UNESCO and the United Nations, spreading her message of peace and progress across the globe. She's been at the forefront of initiatives that provide quality education to girls in developing countries, making sure that even the most disadvantaged have the chance to change their futures. She has given the world's underdogs not just hope, but a head start in the race of life. Her efforts have also led to significant legal and policy changes in Qatar. Sheikha Moza has played the role of a legislative trailblazer, helping to turn outdated policies into forward-thinking laws that promote gender equality. Thanks to her relentless advocacy, women in Qatar now enjoy greater rights and opportunities. And while she may not wear a cape, her influence is felt every time a woman steps into a boardroom, a laboratory, or a political office in Qatar. Did you enjoy this dive into the world of luxury and wealth? If you found this video both fascinating and fun, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. And don't forget to tap the notification bell so you're the first to know when new videos drop. Thanks for tuning in.